What's going on, y'all? Today is Friday. It is August 3rd, I think. But I was like, okay, let's just do a video today. Not for any particular reason, but because I am not at work today. My daughter has gotten sick again. And I know, because remember I told y'all she had pink eye and an ear infection, I want to say maybe like 2 weeks ago. And so we got through that. Okay, we did the antibiotics for her ear, and we did the drops for her eyes, for her eye. And she got over that, but now she's got some sort of viral infection that has her throat swollen and red, and she's got blisters in her throat, and she was running a fever of 102 yesterday. The summer camp called me to come and get her. I was at work. They called me probably like around 2:30 and was like, you need to come get her because she has 102 temperature. Rushed out here to get her, took her to the doctor, and the doctor was like, it's a virus. And she couldn't say exactly what kind of virus, but you know, with viral infections, there's no cure. You just have to treat the symptoms until the virus runs its course. So I am out with her. I'm home, stayed home with her today, and I just came out because I gotta go get her some more medicine to treat the fever. Okay, so that's that. And I know for a fact that it's this summer camp that she's going to, because my daughter doesn't get sick often. You know what I mean? Like occasionally we might have a cold or something, but for her to be this sick in such a short amount of time, I know that it's the environment that she's in every day. So that's that. What's going on with y'all? Girl, I was watching Snowfall and Queen of the South this morning, child. Let me tell y'all something. Snowfall, I slept on that show for a real long time. I was like, because I just wasn't interested in it, right? Trying to get used to this camera being right here. So I just was like not really interested in it until a few weeks ago. I was just home on the weekend and needed something to binge watch. So I was like, let me just check it out. So I binged the entire first season and I got hooked. So now we're in season 2, and I think this is episode 3. Child, did y'all see Pedro and Oso? They went to go see Big Lupe. Lupe slapped the shit out of Pedro. I was like, God damn. So yeah, I was watching that, and I watched Queen of the South. That's another show that I slept on for a long time until I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, and the show was recommended on one of the vlogs that I was watching. So I've been watching Queen of the South since last year. Okay, and Pote, I love me some Pote. Pote is that dude. Okay, I love me some Pote. And Wedo died. It confused me because I was like, how in the fuck did they go through all of this shit, and Wedo just die like that? I don't know. So that was that. And y'all, I'm about to stop and get some iced coffee. But yeah, y'all, so something something I just wanted to talk about, just because. And wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Let me order my coffee real quick.
Am I gonna help you?
Yes, can I get a medium butter pecan iced coffee?
Medium iced coffee?
Butter pecan, yes, please.
Cream and sugar?
Yes,
Anything else?
that's it.
$2.96 is the store.
Thank you. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, I wanted to talk to y'all about benefit of the doubt. And I don't think we've had a conversation about benefit of the doubt before. I did do like a tiny short video on my Instagram. Hi. Some time ago about my thoughts about benefit of the doubt, but I just felt like I just wanted to talk a little bit more about it. So, benefit of the doubt is something that we, thank you. Thank you. Trying to get it together, y'all. Okay. So yeah, benefit of the doubt is something that many of us take for granted, and myself included, you know what I'm saying? But I really try to be more self-aware of, you know, when people give me benefit of the doubt, not to take advantage of that, because that's a luxury. I feel like, you know, for somebody to be willing to give you benefit of the doubt more often than not, I feel like that's a luxury, and that's something that we really need to be considerate of. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. It's good, but it's sweet. Ugh. I'm gonna let the ice melt in this a little bit. But yeah, so I feel like a motherfucker that you constantly give benefit of the doubt and they are constantly taking advantage of it, that's the motherfucker that you need to take steps to distance yourself from. You know what I'm saying? Like how I kind of rationalize that in like, you know how people be like, they mistake your kindness for weakness, and that kindness is, in my view, one of those acts of kindness. It is giving people the benefit of the doubt, right? And so you're extending them that kindness and giving them benefit of the doubt, but they always are, they feel entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? And I might not be articulating myself as well as I would like to, but I know what I'm trying to say. I just don't, I want people to just be mindful of, when a person is willing to give you benefit of the doubt, you need to take that into consideration and be thankful that the person is willing to give you benefit of the doubt, and not always put them in a position to where they feel as though they have to give you benefit of the doubt just for whatever reason, right? So I don't know, it's just like, I think especially in through here lately with a lot of the stuff that I've been dealing with, I've been giving people benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Where they really don't deserve benefit of the doubt because they keep taking advantage of certain shit. So, you know, some people just bring that side out of you. Like, you know, you want to be kind to people. You want to remain humble, and you want to extend courtesy whenever you can, because you will want somebody to treat you like that. But motherfuckers take advantage. And so all I'm saying is that be mindful and be self-aware, okay? And self-awareness is not nothing that you just flip a switch and you just, you know, are woke about yourself. It takes time and it takes attention, you know, to the things that you're doing and the life you're living and the choices you've made and so on and so forth. But I'm just saying, be self-aware and don't be taking advantage of people, and don't let nobody take advantage of you. That's not saying that you gotta be no type of disrespectful to nobody or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, just be mindful of yourself and be aware of what you're putting out into the world and what people are trying to inject into your mind. Okay, so that's real quick about benefit of the doubt, and I want y'all to leave y'all comments about benefit of the doubt. Like, how do you feel about it? God damn. Do you feel like you're always the one giving benefit of the doubt and you're being taken advantage of? Like, just, we can chop it up in the comments, okay? And so I got like maybe a couple of new, I got a couple of new subscribers. And when I say a couple, I mean literally a couple, but I'm still going to thank y'all anyway, because, you know, 2 or 3 new subscribers is more than what I had before. Okay, so thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. And if you are new to the channel, I am Beautifully Coy. I do power reviews right now, and I'm feeling like I definitely am going to add some more to the review roster, because Iyanla Fix My Life is coming back, and so is Greenleaf. I'm undecided at the moment about whether or not I'm going to review Greenleaf, because that comes on during the week. I think Greenleaf comes on either on Tuesday or Wednesday, and so I'm not sure if I'm going to review that, but I think for sure I'm going to be doing Iyanla, because Iyanla comes on Saturdays. So I think that'll fit well into my whole review life, okay? And what else? LeBron James, he opened the I Promise School in Akron. Man, you know what? Thank you, LeBron, okay? Because that's just what LeBron did with opening that school is an example of what should be the standard, you know, just period. Like, the kids are in school practically year round, and they provide free transportation, I think within a certain radius of the school. Free transportation. They do like wraparound services for the parents. The school day, I believe, is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Free uniforms, books, whatever they need, you know. So all the kids have to worry about is going to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have the parents not worried about how they going to get them to and from school and none of that. And I just think that is so dope, because people don't realize the struggle to, you know, just send your baby to school. Like, it should not be a struggle just for your baby to go to school, okay? All those different dynamics have a lot to do with, you know, your baby going to school as a parent. Because and for real, it's not just the kids that are in school. The parents are in school right along with the kids. I mean, not literally, but if you think about it, the parents are the ones who have to, you know, get the kids to and from school, make sure they have everything they need for school. And, you know, especially low income parents, shit, that's a lot. So thank you, LeBron. That's what's up. And I hope, you know, this will set a trend in the industry, for people, you know, the people who have the resources and the means to do things like this, to actually, you know, do it. Right? So that's cool. Still waiting on this ice to melt in this coffee because it's sweet as shit. Let's talk real quick about Basketball Wives. Okay. Jackie Christie was not a favorite of mine. Right? I mean, she was just alright. Like, she brought a necessary dynamic to the show and everything, but I gotta say, Jackie is so much more likable this season, okay? Because she just ain't with the shits no more. And I mean, she's still crazy ass Jackie Christie, but she just not all up in everything and being messy like she was before. So I'm alright with Jackie. Malaysia had a conversation with her son that is very necessary. It's so unfortunate, though, that burden is on us to have to kind of just usher our black babies into this world of uncertainty, like having to prepare them to encounter the people that that's supposed to protect and serve us. It's just sad. It's just a whole sad state of affairs. Because when she was talking to her son just looked so confused, like, what are you even talking about? Like, he just, because he's a kid, you know what I'm saying? He don't know how to take that shit in. But she had that conversation with him, and it was necessary. Evelyn found her grandfather because some shit went on in her family with her grandmother. Like, she got pregnant, and that was just it. It wasn't no contact, nothing after that. She got basically pregnant from a one-time encounter. So Evelyn ended up finding and catching up with him, and she went to Puerto Rico and got reconnected with some of her family that she never knew. That was cool. She did some charity work, I believe, in the Bronx for some of the girls. Either it was in the Bronx or it was in Puerto Rico that she did the work. But honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to the show as much as I normally would. But that was cool either way, whether it was in Puerto Rico or the Bronx. That's cool. And let me see, Jennifer is still on the show and talking about can't stand when people get up on the back of my car like that. Like, where are you going? You're not gonna go anywhere any faster by being up on the back of me like that. And if you hit the back of my car, then what? But yeah, so Jennifer is still on the show crying and whining about Tim from Sweetie Pie stalking her and how she's scared, and I mean, if that is the case, if he is stalking her and she is genuinely scared, then I hope that situation, you know, works itself out, because that's a bad way to, it's bad to be in that way, like scared and looking over your shoulder. But somehow I'm calling bullshit, because I feel like Jennifer is just really here for the drama. I really feel like Jennifer is here for the drama, and she wants some shit to be happening so people can sympathize with her. So she meets with the chick named Spicy, who was a professional matchmaker, I believe. I don't know. Jennifer can just go away. After all of that stuff that happened with Jennifer instigating and that situation with Tammy and Jennifer trying to set Evelyn up set Shawnee up to with the shit with Evelyn. Child, why are you 40, damn near 50 years old doing shit like that? I don't know. Child, I don't know. The Trayvon Martin docuseries, I watched the first part, and I had a lump in my throat. I really legit had a lump in my throat, like, because you can hear Trayvon screaming for his life, okay? Sabrina, Miss Sabrina and Tracy, Trayvon's parents, like, if for them to be able to be these crusaders like they've been out of the tragedy of Trayvon being murdered like that, it takes special people to be able to weather that type of storm and be a beacon for other people in the face of that type of tragedy. And what was so heartbreaking, aside from Trayvon being murdered like that, I mean, the fear, I was like imagining the fear. Like, can you imagine how afraid he was, and for him to just get shot like that by this hateful ass motherfucker, this George Zimmerman was looking to kill a black person, okay, because he was an aspiring law enforcement officer with these racist views, and he was looking for a confrontation. He was the aggressor, you know, and for him to pursue that kid and shoot that boy down like that, it just broke my heart. And they treated his funky ass like he was the victim. They treated him like he was the victim, and took his word and just was like, okay, cool, you know, he said this is what happened, so this is what we're gonna go with. And Trayvon wasn't even, you know, Trayvon's voice had been silenced. Like, if anything, you know what I'm saying, if you don't know both sides of the story, what the fuck? Like, how you gonna just, if you don't know both sides of the story, how you just gonna take one side and just be like, okay, that's it? That's fucked up. But I'm definitely going to be watching the rest of the series. I think it's three more parts. Okay, y'all. So anyway, this was just a real quick video. We going on we just over 25 minutes, and I'm pulling up here to do this business that I need to do right quick. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Leave your comments down below, and I will holler at y'all in the next video.